What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Panels on Pages. My name is Dalibor, and welcome to the new year. Today, doing a little bit of a mix. I'm doing a reaction to my Excellence Kickstarter rewards that I received, and I'm also doing a reaction to the process of getting this stuff. Um, got some feelings, got some thoughts and opinions on this subject. Come along for the ride. I've had this for about a week or so, maybe two. I haven't opened it. I just have been waiting to do this video. This is kind of just a blank sheet of paper. For those listening, obviously this is going to be a more interesting experience if you watch the video. That link is in the description of this episode. So now down here we have just a little piece of paper from Quartermaster Logistics. I think this is a company that does a lot of the kind of bigger Kickstarters, packaging and shipping and all that stuff. We have the blank journal with pocket, 240 pages, got that gold leaf edging, which is dope. But this is where my frustration comes from, so we'll get to that in a second. Now, I do want to say I love Brandon Thomas. He's good people. I've spent some time with him back in the day, and I was really excited when I found out this was his book. When I first found the Kickstarter, it was advertised on Facebook and stuff. I mean, it's what was it, Skybound Image, like they got money, they advertise. When I saw the ad, I was like, this looks interesting, but let me like scan the first issue, see if it's something I'm interested in. It absolutely was, so I jumped on the Kickstarter, and I was excited when they hit all those milestones, and it was going to have the embossed cover with the metallic print. So I'm super excited about everything. The presentation here is incredible. The hardcover is fantastic looking. Let's crack it open. I never like to use anything sharp, which just ends up with me pushing at the plastic. Do I have anything sharp that I can do this with? There we go. There we go. We got it. We got it. This one also has the red metallic leaf on the edges. Super excited about that. Let's see, this is a print. It came with a print. Is there anything inside? No. There were, obviously several different tiers. I think this is like the basic hardcover tier. Let's see. The print says Excellence is real. That's really nice. I like that. I like the artwork. Like, it's kind of like a unique angle. Big fan, big fan. I don't have space for prints though. That's why I don't buy prints no more. But the book looks fantastic. It feels good in the hand. And let's see. Oh. You feel that? You feel that? Do you hear it? It sounds fantastic. Let's see what's in the back. What are the bonuses here? Scripts. Panel breakdowns like that. Designs. The dopamine is being released in my brain as I see it. It's fantastic. I'm super excited to read this. Whenever the kind of tiers were displayed, it was like, oh, the embossing is going to be a stretch goal of X amount of dollars, and I get that because all of these things cost extra money. I've done the research. All I wanted to do a black and white book, and to put one splash of color in it changes the price dynamic entirely. To put a hardcover book together with one color versus black and white, it makes it completely different. Embossing, whole different ball game. Like, I know all these things cost money. This, the leafing along the edge, or the shiny metal whatever coating on the edges, all cost money. I get that, right? And they were like, hey, if you want this dope book we're going to be putting together, you should add $20 to your pledge. And I was like, cool, yeah, that makes sense. I'm a notebook connoisseur, so I definitely wanted it. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put that on there. And right, that's all it said. It said, if you want the notebook, add this much to your pledge, and when it comes time, it'll be in part of the add-ons, and you'll just select that, and that'll be your add-on, and you'll move on with your life. So we get to that, right? I get to that portion. It was like, here, we're collecting your money. Put your add-ons on. And I was like, oh, I put extra money on. What did I put extra money on? And I'm going through the list, and I was like, it must have been the book, right? Because I forgot. I'd forgotten what I wanted out of it. The design they showed on the original campaign looks different, so I'm excited to see this. I like it. I like that it's embossed. I don't know if it's real leather. Does it say if it's real leather? It does not, but it feels like fake leather or cheap leather, one or the other. Yeah, I mean, it could be. I guess it could be real leather. I don't know. It's really nice. It's machine etched. I'm a big fan of this whole presentation. It's really cool. No problem with the book, right? I have no issues with the cost was already, planned. Like I had already paid for it. And then it's like, cool. Now I had $15 for shipping for the book, for just this notebook. Because the shipping was already included in the original pledge price for the hardcover. So it was $20 for the book, right? $20 for this book. And then they were like, add $15 to ship this notebook. And I was like, this can't be right. So I contacted them via Kickstarter. Hey, why does it say that it's $15 to ship effectively a $5 notebook, guys? Like this is not, maybe it's a $10 notebook, right? Why is it $15 to ship this thing? I know for a fact it doesn't cost that much to ship it. So why does it say that? And I never got a response. And that left me a little salty. I won't lie. That left me a little salty. Because while I did want this, I did not want it for fucking $35. I wanted it for $20. $20 I was willing to pay. It's the same thing. I've talked about this before. There is a margin of I am helping someone achieve something that you have on Kickstarter. I am for a digital copy of a comic book, I think companies like Skybound, companies like Marvel, DC, they should be publishing their digital copies for $3. $2.99 should be the maximum cost of a comic book digitally. Unless you're kickstarting. If you're kickstarting, I am willing to pay upwards of $10, depending on the material and the contents and the artwork and all those things, upwards of $10 for a single issue comic book digitally. Why? Because there is that margin of I am helping someone achieve something they could not achieve without my assistance. This does not fall into that margin. Like $35 for this fucking book? Like, I like it. It's very nice. I like the texture. I like the feel. It's a sketchbook. I like it. Like it. Big fan. Nice little sketchbook. It's fancy. I could like dedicate it. It could be whole themed. I can just do magical shit in here, like magical artwork. Just kind of force myself into a theme there. That will be interesting. I like the book. I do not $35 like the book. That's the problem. I liked it $20. I like the idea of it. $20, no problem. I was like, you know what? Hell yeah, let's do it. I love notebooks. I'm helping them get their goals. Cool. Like me putting this extra 20 on there puts the stretch goals higher, which means I'm going to get this nice fancy hardcover. And I did. And I love that. But then to be like, give us $15 more. Fuck you. Fuck you hard. Like, are you serious? I'm still salty about it. I'm still very, very salty about it. That's why I wanted to hold off on doing this episode, because was I just when I saw it, I was like, oh, I was just ready to like rip it to shreds, right? I was ready to just yell, and I was like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to think about it. I'm going to pause. I'm just going to like put my thoughts together to see what I want to say about this. And what I want to say about it is, don't overcharge for fucking shipping. If it was like $5, you know what? I get it. You got to ship it. $5 is roughly about how much this will cost to ship. I get it. $5 extra shipping. 15? The whole shipping for this whole set might be $15. Might be. And you're doing it in bulk, so you're getting discounts. Stop it. $15 extra just to ship this one book? No. That really upset me. This is now, as far as Kickstarter experiences go, I'm going to say comic book only, because I jumped in on some gadget Kickstarters and that didn't go well. But as far as comic book Kickstarters, independent comic book Kickstarters go, this is now the second worst experience. Second worst. No, third. Damn, forgot about that one. Third worst experience in my Kickstarter crowdfunding experience. And that's a shame. That's a shame. But nonetheless, I'm excited to read the book. I hear very, very good things about this book. I think did I maybe even read the first issue? I might have even read the first issue. And regardless, I was into the first issue, so I'm super psyched to read this whole thing and see what's popping. I'm a big fan, especially of like new mythologies. I appreciate this being a different take on magic. It's not kind of like the traditional stuff, plus it's more like magic set in a more modern world, which I'm always interested in. I'm excited to read it. That's me for this one. It's a little event about supposedly the $15 that it costs to ship a notebook. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and we'll see y'all next time.
How they been living before they go living. My vision is vivid. I wander the places they marvel. The shit that I'm talking is low-key a novel. Yeah, I'm so lit, but a lonely spark. About to end game like Tony Stark.